They are making a difference on 938 Live.
Co-writer of the book Singapore Proverbs, Madan Mohan Rao, is my guest in They Are Making a Difference. His collection of proverbs from languages across Singapore, all compressed in a CD-sized book, is a fascinating look at the wit and wisdom of the languages here. Rao already has put together a book that's collected the proverbs of the 24 languages of India. He tells me more about his early days as a proverb hunter.
But I collected these proverbs since my childhood years. When you grow up in India, you often have parents who say, young man, Gandhi used to say this and that. And you have to write all this stuff down in your school books and all that stuff. So I said, this is actually good stuff. Let me start collecting them over the years. Then I began to put this in scrapbooks, in small piece of paper, notebooks, pocket books. Then one day I said, yeah, the time is ripe. Let me publish this in a book. And I see the same thing in Singapore. There probably are Mandarin proverb books, there are Malay proverb books, you can get Tamil proverb books, but no one has brought it together. See, this is Singapore. These are the languages of Singapore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And will this evolve as well, Pearls of Wisdom, Indian proverbs and quotations?
Yes, we also plan to do a very similar approach for that. Expand the size of the book, maybe make it a 200-page book, then start getting into all the languages, the video, the audio, explanations, interpretations.
Now, one of your publications that I find fascinating contributes to this idea of the Singapore identity by giving us a view here in Singapore about what other people think of us, or the rest of the world, or non-Singaporeans. Tell me more about your book, Many Ships, One Boat.
When I first moved to Singapore in 2004, I would often hang out a lot with expats, of course, like many expats do. But then I began to mix more with a lot of the locals also. And I found that, wow, there's a very good exchange of different ideas, and we can learn a lot from each other based on our experiences, whatnot. I also noticed that expats react very different to Singapore based on where they come from. Asians who come from very big crowded cities think, wow, Singapore is amazing, this is perfect. People who come from New York say, yeah, it's nice, but the subway closes by midnight. French people come and say, yeah, but all the food places, the nice ones are gone, So I realized that people have very different interpretations about Singapore based on where they come from. So this first book looks at how do Asians see Singapore, how do Europeans see Singapore, how do Japanese and Koreans see Singapore. And very interesting differences began to come out. Then I realized that who you are defines a lot of what you see in another country. Your interpretation of a country depends on where you come from. So even Singapore means different things to different people. Singapore, as seen by different expats, means very different things based on which country they come from. So people from Eastern Europe think, wow, this is a nice stable country. We had all this communism, post-communism, this and that. But Singapore for 30 years has had no war. That's amazing. But I would never have thought of this because I came from a country also which didn't have so much problems in conflict and all that. A German expat writes that there are no strong labor law protections in Singapore. But most people in Singapore are like, yeah, I got a job, that's good enough. So the contexts are very different from where people come from. In Korea and Japan, people who come here say, wow, it's so much diversity. Because Korea and Japan are the most homogeneous Asian countries, especially Japan. It's all 100% Japanese almost. But they come here and they see, wow, Malay, English, Mandarin, Chinese, Indian, all this different stuff.
In your research, did you pick up from expatriates a sense of the importance of integration here in Singapore, or initiatives towards integration?
Quite a few expats are a bit concerned now about this whole backlash against PRs and foreigners and things of that sort. We think Singapore's big strength, like the US, like Switzerland, is immigration. And it can be a very strong plank of the growth of a small country like Singapore. So some of that did come out, but not enough in the book. I think there's a separate topic by itself. This was more the social and fun aspects of life in Singapore.
Just different ways of seeing, different ways of perceiving
the cultural
Singapore.
Perceptions, the food, the people, that kind of stuff. Setting up a business in Singapore, work ethics in Singapore, stuff like that.
He's making a difference to the preservation of the wit and wisdom of languages in Singapore and around the world. My guest in They Are Making a Difference, Madan Mohan Rao. You're listening to 938 Live. I'm Michelle Martin.